Breaking news, NFL fans. The Dallas Cowboys have just made a massive move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL world. In a surprising turn of events, the Cowboys have traded for none other than Nick Chubb, the superstar running back from the Cleveland Browns. This is one of the most talked about trades of the entire offseason, and it's going to have major implications for the Cowboys' Super Bowl hopes and the landscape of the NFC. But what does this all mean for Dallas, for the Browns, and for the NFL as a whole? Well, let's break it down. We all knew the Dallas Cowboys were looking to make a splash in the offseason, and fans were eagerly awaiting a major move to bolster their roster. The Cowboys have been a competitive team for the past few seasons, but many felt that they were missing a true bell cow running back to complement their explosive offense. With the addition of Nick Chubb, that problem is solved. Chubb is one of the most talented and physically dominant running backs in the NFL, and now, he's bringing his unique skill set to one of the league's most storied franchises. The move, which sends Chubb to the Cowboys in exchange for a 2025 second-round pick, a 2026 fourth-round pick, and a conditional 2025 fifth-round pick, has certainly raised a lot of eyebrows. On the surface, some might think that's a steep price to pay for a running back, especially considering the shift in how teams value the position in today's NFL. But this is a trade that makes complete sense for Dallas, and here's why. First and foremost, Nick Chubb is one of the most complete running backs in the NFL. He has the vision, power, and speed to dominate on the ground, and he's also capable of catching passes out of the backfield. In fact, many argue that Chubb's ability to break tackles and churn out yards after contact is unmatched in today's game. His physicality and ability to wear down opposing defenses will be a major asset for the Cowboys, especially in the playoff push. When you add Chubb to a backfield that already includes Tony Pollard, you're looking at a 1-2 punch that could be deadly for opposing defenses. Pollard, with his agility and quickness, will complement Chubb's bruising style perfectly. Defenses are going to have to deal with not just one elite back, but two completely different skill sets that will keep them on their toes all game long. Chubb's presence in the backfield also opens up opportunities for Dak Prescott and the Cowboys' passing game. The Cowboys have been a high-powered offense in recent years, but the addition of Chubb makes their attack even more dynamic. We all know that Prescott is one of the league's top quarterbacks, and now he's going to have even more support in the running game. With Chubb in the backfield, Dallas can rely on play action more than ever, giving Doc the chance to attack defenses down the field with his weapons CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, and others while also keeping defenses honest with the threat of the run. This is going to make the Cowboys' offense even more dangerous and unpredictable. Chubb will keep defenders on their heels, and that will open up more opportunities for Doc to deliver big plays through the air. When you think about the Dallas Cowboys, you immediately think of their defense as one of the most aggressive and talented units in the league. The Cowboys' defense has been known for its pass rush, especially with stars like Micah Parsons, but the addition of Chubb helps the defense in a different way. By having a reliable and powerful running back like Chubb, the Cowboys will be able to control the clock more effectively. This means their defense will spend less time on the field and have more chances to rest. When you have a defense that can rush the passer and make plays like Dallas does, giving them more time to rest and regroup between series is crucial for their success. Chubb's ability to move the chains and eat up clock will be key for maintaining balance throughout the game. For Chubb, this move represents a new chapter in his career. He's been the face of the Cleveland Browns offense for several years, but now, he'll be joining a team with Super Bowl aspirations. Chubb is still in the prime of his career, and playing on a team with championship potential will allow him to make an even bigger impact. Chubb has always been known for his humble attitude and focus on the team, but there's no doubt that playing for a franchise like the Cowboys, one with such a rich history and passionate fanbase, will give him a new level of motivation. Chubb will be hungry to contribute to a title run, and with his skill set, he has the potential to be the catalyst that pushes Dallas over the top. While this trade has Cowboys fans excited, it also has a major impact on the Cleveland Browns. Losing a player of Nick Chubb's caliber is a tough pill to swallow for Cleveland, especially since Chubb has been such a vital part of their offense for years. But the Browns are not incomplete without him. They've still got some talented pieces in place. Jerome Ford, the second-year running back, will likely step into a larger role as the team's primary ball carrier. Ford showed flashes of his potential during his rookie season, and now it's time for him to prove he can carry the load. Additionally, the Browns are banking on a bounce-back season from quarterback Deshaun Watson, who will need to elevate his game and become the leader that Cleveland envisioned when they traded for him. The Browns have the pieces in place to still be competitive, but losing Chubb undoubtedly weakens their offensive attack. For the Cowboys, this trade is about much more than just improving their offense in the short term. It's a Super Bowl move. The NFC is incredibly competitive, with teams like the Philadelphia Eagles, San Francisco 49ers, and Minnesota Vikings all vying for supremacy. The Cowboys know that they need to be at their best if they want to make a legitimate run at the championship, and adding a player like Chubb gives them a major boost. The NFC East is a tough division, and every team in that division is improving, but the Cowboys have now positioned themselves as one of the most well-rounded teams in the league. With Chubb in the mix, the Cowboys have the potential to be a top-tier offense that can dominate both on the ground and through the air, while their defense continues to do what it does best. The real question is whether this move will be enough to push the Cowboys over the hump and finally deliver that elusive Super Bowl championship to Dallas. For years, the Cowboys have been close but never quite been able to get past the NFC Championship game. With Chubb on board, there's a sense that this team finally has the right combination of talent, coaching, and leadership to go all the way. Jerry Jones has been all in on this team for years, and this trade is a clear indication that the Cowboys are going full throttle for the title in 2025. Whether or not that will be enough remains to be seen, but one thing is for sure: this move has made the Cowboys a serious contender in the NFC. As we head into training camp and preseason, there will be plenty of questions surrounding how Chubb will fit into the Cowboys' offensive scheme. Will he gel with Dak Prescott and the rest of the offense? Can the Cowboys' offensive line open up enough holes for him to be as effective as he was in Cleveland? And how will Pollard and Chubb split touches throughout the season? These are all important questions that will need to be answered in the coming weeks, but if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that the Dallas Cowboys have just made their most significant move in years. Fans are already buzzing with excitement about this move, and the hype surrounding the Cowboys season is going to be at an all-time high. The combination of Nick Chubb, Tony Pollard, and Dak Prescott is enough to make any defense nervous, and the potential for this offense is off the charts. It's time to get excited, Cowboys fans, because this could be the year that your team finally breaks through and brings the Super Bowl trophy back to Dallas. So, what do you think? Is this trade the missing piece for the Cowboys? Are they now favorites to make a deep playoff run? Or does this move still leave some questions unanswered? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you're excited about the future of the Dallas Cowboys. This is shaping up to be an epic season, and we'll be here to bring you all the updates, news, and analysis as the season unfolds. Keep tuning in for more, and as always, stay tuned for the latest NFL action right here on the channel. Let's go, Cowboys!